Hello, this is a little heartfelt video from me. Name's Ken, the angry photographer. I'm not really angry. I mean, I've been nice to all of you people. It's more PTSD than anger, to be sure. I just wanted to give you a comment on a prior video, actually the prior 4 videos, that one of which was a rant. Now, I'm very unusual in that I care about a lot of different things than most people. The entire world, seemingly so, is worried about getting rich or laid, or trying how to figure out how to screw somebody else over to get rich or laid. And I'm not like that. I mean, I've seen death up close and personal for so many years. Not only myself, but taking care of my wife, dying of cancer for 10 years. I shouldn't say this, but, you know, I don't really care. I mean, I've got no secrets. My wife was a good bit older than me. She didn't have any money. I mean, I'm still left with $500,000 in medical debt. She had a glioblastoma brain tumor, and she was a friend of mine. And instead of seeing her stuck into a care facility, basically 100% of everybody that's diagnosed with this cancer lives to be 6 months or a year out, and then they all die. But I took good care of her. 1 year turned into 2, turned into 3, turned into 5, and eventually turned into 10 years. And you know, that along with a lot of other factors in life have greatly affected me. But, you know, I am a philosopher and translator, and every book that I've written has been free. They're all kind of boring Greek translations, and, you know, the one really amazing book that's just got enormous feedback, I mean, that's free also. It's a book on magnetism. I'm so proud that if I die next week from a heart attack or something, or I get run over by a bus, that I'll have left a legacy that, you know, that I'm the first person on earth to figure out what magnetism is and how it works. But specifically, I made this video in response to the last video prior to this, which seemed to be a rant about why a comment was removed. But that's not the case. I want to clarify this to you, is that actually, number one, I was told that I was too much of a coward to put my face in front of the camera, and I'm not. It's just that nobody wants to see my face, and neither do I. I mean, I'm certainly, you know, like I've been told in the past, I've got the perfect face for the camera. It's meant to be behind the camera, not in front of the camera. But I do not like the fact that people that are interested in photography will go to this website and see a lot of empirical data that will tell you that the best lenses made are awful, and that awful lenses are great, and I don't like seeing people waste their money. Do I actually care about that? Yeah, I do. I knew the comment would be removed. The timestamps from between I made the comment when it was removed on another person's YouTube channel. You know, I was a chess champion. I can always see 10 moves ahead, and I can read people. I know what people are like. Just by watching them for 10 or 20 minutes, I've got them figured out about 80% so in their personality. So I knew it would be removed. And this person writes books on Amazon, and I've got books on Amazon too. And every negative comment is just very, very vociferously defended by this person, which is fine. Some people have a fragile ego, and I don't care about that either. You know, the same thing is true on DP review. Anytime somebody mentions this person's name, you know, a vigorous defense goes into play. So, you know, people have to feed their families, and I could see why somebody would want to step in. But if someone's being fed wrong information, you know, I have an issue with that. And I'll state that boldly, you know. And I'm not afraid to admit to you that I actually do care about some things. I used to do a lot of stuff on data preservation with people that was just lost 10 years of data. I mean, it's like 10 years of their life was just pissed away because they didn't have an additional couple hard drives. I mean, it's like basically you lost 10 years of your life, hard work, because you didn't have an additional $150 or even an additional $70 hard drive. You know, stuff like that doesn't make me angry. It gets me frustrated, because the one thing I care about most in this world is wisdom, okay? I have nothing else. I live a very isolated life. I love to go out and shoot, obviously. I mean, I've done more weddings and photo shoots, and I've just, you know, more lenses have passed through my hands than I'm sure anybody on YouTube. I mean, that's not an egoistic statement, or maybe it is, but I mean, I've had more lenses pass through my hands than anybody else on YouTube. And you know, obviously there are a lot of shooters on YouTube that are professional photographers, far better shooters than I am. I mean, I'm not going to lie about that fact. However, back in photography school, since it was the second largest in the nation, the best shooters in the world would roll through, and we go out and photo shoots with them. You know, that's part of their gig. They were actually paid to roll in, and they came in, they got to use a lot of gear, the studios, which had some really nice studios. And we'd see these people, and some of them, a couple of the shooters, you know, world famous shooters. I mean, one guy had a K1000 and like 2 lenses. I mean, he had a few bodies, K1000s. Most he bought at pawn stores, he said. And they don't know much about gear either. But what they do have, they know how to use really damn well. It's like a poor person that has a bad computer that they've learned how to hack the world or hack the CIA with a crappy old computer. I mean, what they got is all they got, but what they got they know how to use really well. So, I mean, nobody has the time. Everybody's busy trying to pay the bills and work and whatnot. And, you know, nobody has... And I'm so happy that you people are happy with the gear. It's nothing short of like 100%. I mean, it's not 100%, but it basically is. I mean, I'm actually kind of startled that, you know, some of you come back with questions and I explain, it's like, oh, now I get it. Like the 80 to 200 is not a close-in lens. Some people are like, well, you know, I try to do a close-in focus, and it's got back focus. It's like, well, I told you that it's got an issue. Nikon warned you about that you're not supposed to be using that lens close. The 80 to 200 2.8, but they all love the lens and they love the recommendation. That's one example out of countless examples, like the 60mm Nikkor. The point being is that I'm a hardcore Neoplatonic Platonist, okay? As you can see from my tattoos, people that don't know me or just joining this channel, I mean, I've got flowers and, you know, just tons of flowers and fish. You know, you don't see any skulls or any biker tattoos on me. I mean, I used to ride a motorcycle, like a Yamaha Seika 2, and I got a couple bad injuries in there where I got hit, and obviously I'm not too interested in being crippled for the rest of my life. But the point is that I really only care about wisdom, and then my little catchphrase, Lux Veritas, you know, truth and light. And I'm a Neoplatonic Platonist, and nobody knows what that is. I mean, most people know who Plato was, but, you know, death comes quick to everybody. And if I die next week, let me check the camera really quick. If I die next week from being a heart attack, because God knows I eat too many grilled sandwiches that I make over here in my grilling machine, or if I get hit by the car, I mean, I'm so happy because I've got this 3rd edition of a book out of magnetism. It's one of, you know, this is going to sound really egotistical, but I've been trying to prove myself wrong for a very long time. I mean, it's one of the largest discoveries ever. And I've left a legacy of revealing a huge secret that's existed for thousands of years. And I spent 20 years on uncovering that, and I finally got it. And it doesn't mean I'm necessarily that smart. I mean, supposedly I am. I mean, a bunch of my college professors said I'm a prodigy, but, you know, kind of a miserable guy because I'm alone all the time, and don't have any brothers or sisters, and my wife was, like I said, much older than me, so it's not like we were intimate or we slept together. I actually cared about her and didn't want to be thrown into a care facility. But, you know, listening to her scream every night due to phantom pain. When you move a brain tumor, it causes issues that you actually feel like you're having horrific pains. And the bad part of that is that all the morphine and Vicodin in the world won't cause that pain to go away. So it sounds like someone's being tortured and killed in the other room, you know, every night. And listening to that was just horrible. So that had a bad effect on me, but, you know, that coupled with a lot of other things earlier in life, it's probably why I lost all my hair due to stress. No, it's actually genetics, but my point being is that all I care about is wisdom, okay? Now, if you thought the prior video was a rant or that I'm upset that the other person removed the comment, I'm not, you know. Everything that I've done has been for free. You people have actually, on average, I get like $50 a week from you guys in PayPal donations, for which I'm extremely grateful. I live a very simple life. I mean, just simple, unbelievably simple. Monks, cloistered monks, have far more human contact than I do. I used to have a lot of it with weddings and stuff, but that was impersonal, you know. Photo shoot, they don't care about you, so they get the shot done and get out of here. But I'm passionate about what I talk about, and you know, I want you people to be happy when you actually leave a positive comment. That's awesome, but don't leave me a positive comment just to stroke my ego or something like that. But I'm glad that you're saving money. And I was told that I was, you know, a few people have recently said, I don't know why, they said, you're afraid to put your face in front of the camera. It's like, well, no. I'm not. I mean, here it is. I mean, nobody wants to see it, neither do I. I've been in front of the camera a few times, but my point is that the prior videos were not angry rants. And I said, well, you're the angry photographer. You're just angry or frustrated, or you know, you got a trip or something because this person removed your comment, which was very innocent. I said, you know, you're wrong because of ABC, XYZ. I didn't, you know, slander the person or say that they were ugly or something stupid like that, obviously. A person is entitled to defend themselves, but people are entitled to believe what they want, but people are never entitled to have their own truth, okay? So you can believe whatever you want. You're entitled to your own opinions, but you're never entitled to your own truth. And I'm going to state that boldly. And my mission is actually to help people. And no, I'm no Superman. I mean, fat, hairless, you know, sort of isolated loser by many definitions. Most people say I'm a loser because I've got no wife, I've got no kids, I've got no job, you know, and I'm working hard on building the website. I stay up about, actually, I've been up for 2 days basically, but, you know, I'm pretty lucid. I've had more sleep than I normally do, but I'm working really hard on NikonFocus.com. Let me check the camera really quick. I spent about 60% every day answering questions that you folks ask, and you know, that makes a few more percentages of the day just to eat and to make some of these videos. And obviously these videos are low production, but I'm all about content. I mean, that's what I care the most about, is content. And you know, I really want to help you, and I'm actually so happy that you people are pleased with the videos that I make. And I just want you to know that I care, and that I'm passionate about some things. It doesn't mean I'm angry or frustrated, but you know, I don't believe in somebody going to being told to go to a website that tells you that the worst lenses are great and the best lenses are trash. You shouldn't buy the best lenses are rated below subpar, and that's just insane. And if you want to call it passion, you want to call it anger, that's fine too. It's not anger, but I just hate to see people get swindled. Ultimately, here's another fact about this website. They do not publish any picture examples, and they will admit that their data, their testing methodology, is a secret. There are a lot of other variables that I could bring up. I might make a video about that. But this website has something to sell, and I'm not selling anything. You say, well, you're selling yourself and you're asking for donations, but I'm not begging anybody for a donation. Maybe it looks that way, but I mean, you know, once in a while it actually might be $150 a week, but that's only happened like 4 or 5 times that people have sent me that. It doesn't matter, you know, it averages about $50 to $60 a week that you people send me, and I'm extremely grateful for that, okay? You people have donated to help me host the website, and I'm kicking my ass on that, and I actually feel bad that it seems like I'm going slow on it. It's not. It's just like I'm eating up every second of the day answering. You see me answering every question someone types in my video. Now, nobody else that has 20,000 subscribers is sitting there answering every question. There isn't a single one on YouTube, I don't think. There might be one, but I'm the only one in photography that apparently is doing it. So that eats up a lot of the day, and the rest of the time I'm either eating, which I only eat once a day, believe it or not. I mean, how could I be this fat and eat once a day? But I do. And the rest of the time I'm making videos and I'm uploading stuff to the website. But I just want you to know that despite the angry photographer name, I'm just checking the camera really quick, that I'm not angry. I'm just passionate, and that I want you people not to be misled by nonsense and lies. And I have to reiterate that everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but nobody's entitled to their own fact. And there's one thing that I am certain of, whether you like this or don't. I think I'm certain I'm the only person on YouTube that has either owned or used every lens that Nikon's made in the past 30 years. And that your feedback, people that bought lenses off my recommendations, has been nothing shy of 100%. I mean, literally. There may be 1 or 2, but I mean, I always remember a negative one. I swear I can't remember a negative one. So, anyway, I want you to be happy, and I had to make this video, and thank you all very much.